Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana, and if you're new here, please feel welcomed. If you're a returning subscriber, also feel welcomed. And as the title says, I'm about to share with you about this topic. Most of you don't understand it, most don't relate maybe, but I'm here to enlighten you, to guide you through. For those who are going through this path, just know that you're not alone, you're not crazy, you're so much loved. And people like me here are here to walk you through this path so that you may get to understand it and so that you may not feel like you are left out. Yeah, So please stick around so that you may get to hear what I'm about to share with you guys, which is very interesting, and I'll take you through each and everything you need to know. So please stick around and you feel most loved. So much welcome here. So I'll take you through the seven signs that you're undergoing a spiritual awakening. And I know most of you maybe don't understand it. Maybe you're new to this thing, you are confused, you don't know what is going on in your life. But as I said, you're not crazy. So we'll begin by the first sign, and which is you will feel the sudden desire to be alone. Okay, so as you begin this path, you will realize you no longer like crowded places. You're just craving to be alone, to be alone. Like, that is the moment that sustains you. That solitude is not a punishment, and in fact you feel like you love it. So you're not crazy, you're going through this so that you may learn some things alone. Yeah, so you will feel like maybe going outside no longer is not a thing anymore to you, no longer excites you. You will feel like you want to connect more with nature. Maybe things like nature walk, nature practices, those ones you can feel more aligned to them than being in crowded places where they are no longer aligned to yourself. So when you are going through that, just know that you're not crazy. Yeah, this is like a path you have to take. You have to grow alone, you have to walk alone. This solitude means a lot in this path. So let's move to the second sign that you are undergoing a spiritual awakening. So you will start to question everything, the world you grew up in and the world you grew up knowing won't make sense anymore, because you will start to ask yourself a lot of questions about religion, about why you were really born, your purpose for being in this life. You will start researching, you will ask people, but people won't understand you. A lot of people won't understand you. They'll actually think like, oh, you're crazy. But you're not actually. A lot of people won't understand you, but one thing for sure, um, the universe will just make you understand eventually. Even if there is a confusion in the beginning, you will still understand everything later on. So those questions that you'll be researching, why you were born, your purpose, your mission in this lifetime, all of them will start making sense as as soon as the universe aligns you with the truth. Yeah, in everything that you will begin researching, you will actually find the truth after all. So questions about religion, all the beliefs will start to fade away. Let's move to the third sign, that you are undergoing a spiritual awakening. And the third sign is you will start seeing angel numbers everywhere, repeated numbers, synchronicities. Like you'll be sitting like this, and when you look at your phone, you see 444. When you go outside, you see 111, 1010, 1111, 1212. And it'll be like, why am I seeing all these numbers? Oh my god. It will drive you crazy and it cannot stop. Once you are on a spiritual journey, you will see them every day, every day of your life. So they cannot stop. 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, yeah, and many others. So when you are seeing these numbers, it's not that it's a coincidence or something. It's a message from your higher self, your spirit guides, that you're being guided, that you're protected, that you're on the right path. Yeah. So don't be confused by these numbers because they are not a coincidence. They're actually messages for you that you're actually not crazy, you're actually on a spiritual path. So when you see these numbers and synchronicities, and sometimes you feel deja vu, yeah, those are part of this journey. Yeah. So when you see that, just know that you are on the right track. You are really on a spiritual path, and you are awakening to your true self. Okay, the fourth sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening is emotional ups and downs. There will be these days that you just feel like, oh my god, everything sucks. This life has no meaning. You're just alone. You will cry a lot. You will be emotionally down. You will have mood swings. Yeah, you just feel like being alone, like you don't want anybody around you. And this moment is very important in this journey because you will start realizing your worth, that in this lifetime you only need yourself. Despite everything happening, you only need yourself. So you will start questioning people, like the people you know that they were your friends, they're all gone, you're alone, even family sometimes. Yeah, so when you're going through these emotional ups and downs, just know that it's just for some time. It's gonna all pass. All these are temporary. They'll come and go. So when you're going through this, yeah, you're allowed to cry. You are allowed to think whatever you wanna think, but just know there's light at the end of the tunnel. So people who have gone through this, they know how painful it is to be alone, how hard it is to experience these moments alone. But there's always light at the end of it all. So just don't feel sad. Yes, you're allowed to feel sad, but just know you're not alone. There are other people also who are going through this. So this is just a sign that you are awakening. Okay, sign number 5 that you're going through a spiritual awakening is that you start feeling disconnected. And I mean very disconnected from the old you. You will outgrow friendships, you will lose jobs, yeah, or your current lifestyle. Like things that used to excite you, things you used to do in your past, you will no longer feel the urge to do them anymore. Like for example, me, I used to be this girl who go clubbing on weekends, party, not even only weekends, anytime I was just out. But nowadays, I just feel like I can't keep up with the crowded places. I just can't stand it anymore. It's too much for me. Yeah, you will no longer be able to be in places where people are so many crowded, because Once you're just there, you just feel no, I don't belong here. And you will either move away from there, like you cannot just stay in those places anymore. It's just not for you anymore. So you will feel like your old identity is fading away, your friendships, your lovers, like nothing will stay if it's not aligned. And this is not a punishment, my beloved one. This is just you becoming the best version of you. So go through it gracefully with gratitude. When you start losing friends, just know it's normal. It's normal for that period of your life. Yeah. So it's part of it. You will feel you're so much disconnected. Sign number 6 that you are going through a spiritual awakening is dreams. Yeah. But then when you are sleeping, you are like connecting to your higher self, to the astral realm. So dreams have powerful meanings. You'll start dreaming of things. Sometimes you won't understand them, sometimes you will understand them. But that means your higher self, your angels are communicating to you. Yeah. So when you are through a spiritual journey, take note of the dreams. Please take note of the dreams. When you dream about something, try to look beyond it and see what it's trying to communicate to you. Yeah, sometimes it's messages from your angels, messages from God, message from your higher self that you need to know, that you need to understand. So don't just ignore them. Sometimes they are warnings, sometimes they are a good message. So take good note of the dreams that you have during this time. There'll actually be so many, there'll actually be a lot. Most of them maybe you won't understand, but you are always not alone. Remember that. So keep looking into the dreams, keep noting them down if you have a notebook, keep tracking the patterns. Yeah, this is not a coincidence, also. Dreams have a message, dreams carry something meaningful into your life. So take note of that. Take it serious. Don't just ignore it. Yeah. Because with this, it means you are on a spiritual path. Okay, the final sign that you are experiencing a spiritual awakening. And this is so powerful. This one has to go through each and every one. When you don't experience this, you are not going through a spiritual awakening. And this is the dark night of the soul. Yes. So the dark night of the soul is very painful. You feel like you're crazy, you're losing your mind, but this is the most powerful sign that you are actually on a spiritual journey or you are awakening. Yeah. So the dark night of the soul feels like everything is falling apart, feeling lost, abandoned, crying, and I mean crying a lot because you don't understand whatever is happening to you. You try to research a lot, you try to ask people, people don't understand you. People are like, I think she's crazy, but you're not. You just have to go through this phase, and yeah, it's crucial for your path, for your journey, because it elevates you to the next step. When you go through a dark night of the soul, just know that you will come out better than you were before. So dark night of the soul is important in this journey. So don't feel lost, don't feel down. Just know that there's a breakthrough right at the end of it. So dark night of the soul is very important in this journey. This is actually the sign that you are on a spiritual awakening journey. Yes, the number one sign and most important one. When a lot of people say that they are going through a spiritual journey and maybe they are just experiencing depression, it's not actually a spiritual awakening. So don't confuse. So just like I said, a lot of people confuse um, depression, stress with a spiritual awakening. No, there's a big difference. When you go through the dark night of the soul, you lose your old identity. Um, you lose a lot of things. A lot of things will go if they are not aligned. It's not like people who are into spirituality are punished. No, it's because you are a chosen one. And in your before this lifetime, you agreed to this before you came into this lifetime. So this is not a punishment. It's all just for a period of time. It's temporary because with healing and loving yourself and prioritizing yourself, you will always come back better than you were before. Change is scary, but change is necessary sometimes. Yes, so change is very necessary for our growth. Yeah, it always gets better with change. But when you choose to stay in the same cycles, karmic cycles, narcissist behaviors, bad behaviors, traumas, all these come from the traumas and the past wounds that we carry from generations to generations. So we have to heal them. So by this, you have to heal and come through it as whole and as brand new. So with all those signs I gave out, don't think that you're losing it, you're not crazy, you're okay. In fact, you're much more than okay. So it's just a stage, it's just a path. Go through it, embrace it, because at the end of it all, there's something new, something better. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, you've learned a lot. For those who are in this journey and didn't understand anything, I hope you've really learned a lot of things, because I'm putting this out there so that someone out there can be educated about spirituality. At first it doesn't make sense, you don't know what you're experiencing, but someone like me is out here to teach you, to take you through this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like and share it widely. I'm so thankful for those who have been here. Thank you very much, and may you heal, may you grow, may you prosper, and you are very much loved.